Hey everybody! Let's write some words! Some awesome royalty-free music by, where are you? By NaNoWriMo Music. It's their happy upbeat track. You should check it out, you know? You caught me with my glasses off, but I felt like I was late enough as it was, so I definitely just wet my glasses on air. I do it all the time anyway, so. Whew. My hair is still sopping wet. Let's just put all this stuff up, man. So how are you doing today on this Thursday? I hope I find you well. I hope I find you ready to write. I hope this week's been a good one for you. I lost
my sight when I was 14 years old.
Oh, hey now.
So I really navigate the world.
Okay. Whew, that's much better. Very curly. Today was a wash the hair kind of day. But it wasn't a dye the hair kind of day, as you can see, because it definitely hasn't been dyed. Okay. I am going to go ahead and share this live stream link. And if you're new here and you're not sure what's going on, my name's Tamara, and this is my channel where I talk about writing and books. And this is a live stream write-in where we write stuff. And we'll probably do this for, I don't know, an hour or two. And, you know, just get some words written, share some thoughts, share a beverage. I'm having coffee, and it's entirely too strong. So let's tweet out this link and have some people join us if they feel like it. So I am working on flood roses and honeysuckles. If you've been here for a while, or if you're my friend or whatever, then you've heard me talk about this for like forever. And if you're tired of it, don't worry, I am too. So my plan is to have this thing edited to the best of my ability by the end of this month. And then I'm going to be sending it out to beta readers, which is super scary. Oh, I mean, no, it's not. No anxiety or anything here. No, certainly. It sounds great. So that's the plan. And so for Camp NaNoWriMo, which, again, if you're new, Camp NaNoWriMo is a writing event that happens in April and July, where you get to create your own writing goals, and really you're just in competition with yourself to see if you can reach whatever goal that is, and you can be writing on whatever you want. As you can see, today is July 20th, so we're getting closer and closer to the end of the month. My initial goal was editing for 61 hours for the month, which felt entirely doable until I realized that a big portion of that month I would be at my mom's and trying to adjust to being back here after being gone for 2.5, 3 months. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes it's slow going to get back into your normal routine, which I had forgotten, and I think that I forget that every single year. I don't know. I don't know why, but I do. In any case, so I realized that I needed to scale back the number of hours, my goal, just a little bit. But still, I need to have enough hours for my goal so that I can actually reach my real goal of finishing my edits for the book. So I scaled it back 10 hours to 51 hours. I think that's doable. All right, sharing this to my timeline. Come right with me. All right, and I'll share it in my Write Stuff group. Hey, I'll tell you real quick about Write Stuff while we're getting set up and ready to go. Write Stuff is a Twitter chat that I host every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we just talk about all things writing. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a good time. And we also have a Facebook group, and next year there's going to be a Write Stuff anthology that'll be flash fiction. So, you know, if you're interested, come and join us, hang out, be a good time. All right. So it is almost at the 30 after mark. So I figure once we hit the 30 after mark, we could write for 20 minutes and then come back and chat for a bit. And so right now, with my total hours completed, I'm at 12. My goal has been to write 4 hours per day. I'm writing on my whiteboard, in case you're wondering. My goal has been to write 4 hours a day. However, there's been some days that I haven't written at all, and some days I've only written 1 hour, some days I've only written 2. So that's why my number is low, but it's okay. Further in my manuscript, which is exciting, and I'm starting to remember why I wrote the thing. And it's coming together. It's becoming a thing. It's becoming a thing. So let me know what you're doing right now. What are you writing about? How's your writing going? Because Lord knows it's not that fun to just hear me talk. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. And I'm looking over on the YouTube live chat. So there's a place over there. So if you're not on the YouTube format, if you're looking at me on Twitter, use hashtag write stuff and I will find you. I will find your comment because I'll be checking that tag. Oh, cool. So Ivy is on with me. Hi, Ivy. She says she loves anthologies. I do too. I think that anthologies are an excellent way of learning about new to me people or even authors that I already love and just seeing them in like a different format, you know, because generally speaking, it's not a full novel. It's not full novels that go into anthologies. So they're either short stories or flash fiction pieces. So you get a whole bunch of different little stories that are very tightly written. And yeah. So that's exciting. Ooh, 2 minutes. Let me set up my timer because I won't remember to stop writing without it. Yes. This is my first bit of writing for the day. So cheers to that with my way too strong coffee. It was leftover. It's leftover coffee. Normally I like leftover coffee, but I think it might be because I brushed my teeth right before I started drinking it. That is not delicious, but I need some caffeine, so here we go. That's all right. I'll have chug that thing down before too long, and then I'll be drinking water because I have to drink coffee and water together, otherwise my stomach hates me. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute countdown. Mhm. Teeth brushing and coffee don't mix. I feel for you. It it was a bad move, you know. Usually I'll wait until after I have the coffee to brush my teeth, but I wanted to get in front of the camera and I wanted to have clean teeth and hair that didn't look like trash and glasses that I could see out of. What are you gonna do? I will sacrifice for my writing, and if that includes drinking coffee that tastes terrible, so be it. My mouth will get numb to the taste soon enough. Tamara brushes her teeth isn't a thing. It's a thing. I brush my teeth. Usually not right before the coffee. There's some time in between, or like, a sandwich or something. Sweet. It's at the 30. So let's write for 20 minutes. I won't be speaking because I'll be writing. And I'll speak to you again at 10 till. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Oh, hello. Oh no, not again. Hello. 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 Fuck. All right, time is up. Can you guys hear me? For some reason, I was looking and my volume had gone out in addition to the video, but that's fine. Everything's fine. It looks like it's working, so whatever. That is like, that always happens on my channel. Whenever I do a live stream, there's always a problem with my video or sound, so you could say that this is just on brand. How did your writing go? Let me know, either in the YouTube chat or on Twitter with using the hashtag Write Stuff. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to check over on the YouTube page to see what's going on. Ivy likes my pen. Thank you. And Lisa is here. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Stephanie. Aw, thanks, Ashley. She said I'm the pretty lady from the chat. Aw, thanks. And Asha says, hey. And Tweety is cool. Got 253 words. Excellent. And Stephanie got a half a page. Awesome. And everyone can hear me. So, all right. Like I said, it's just on brand, you know. That's what I do. I have live streams, and then there's a technical difficulty, and then I flip out. I have an anxiety attack. Sometimes I have to restart the live stream like 30 times. Oh, it's fun. It's good. It's good. It sucks. But that's okay. I'll do what I need to do so I can write with you guys and get stuff down on my page. I finished a chapter and started on another chapter. I realized I need to slightly tweak my timeline in order for this chapter to work. And then I'm wondering if I actually need it. So it's probably going to be a chapter that I'll revisit and see if it actually does anything for the plot, or if it's the information there that could be dispersed some other time or something, which is good. It's good. This, I plotted a little bit. I'd written an original rough draft of it. Basically ended up trashing everything from it except for like the characters and their personalities and the town. So everything else was totally rewritten. And so I pretty much pantsed a next draft of it. And that, I liked a lot more of what was happening in that draft, but it still wasn't quite right. So then I did just a basic 8-point kind of outline just to kind of get where the main big beats were going to be and the main things that were going to happen, and try to make it more cohesive. So there's still a lot of things that are in the draft that I'm editing out and adding things to, because I didn't have a very specific outline that I was going with. So, there's things that work, there's things that don't work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's why editing has been such a pain in the butt. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I'm ever going to be a person who can just create an excellent outline and work from it. It's just not my thing, which makes editing my mortal enemy. I've got 157 words. Excellent. All right, so Carmen. Hi, Carmen. And Lisa says she's mostly rereading what she already had written. And she just jumped in a few minutes ago. I'm glad you can make it. I'm glad all of you are here. This is awesome. It's so much nicer to do this with actual people rather than me talking to myself and trying to create conversation, which I'm sure must be very awkward to watch back. I haven't done it because I can't. Still terrible. All right, 5 minutes until we're at the top of the hour. Let's go for another 20-minute sprint. Then I don't have to change the timer, so that's always good. I haven't given any topics because it seems like everyone really knows what they're writing. Are any of you pantsing a rough draft at this point? Crystal the Bookworm just made it to 30K on her Nano, and her goal is 70K. Whoop, whoop! That's exciting. All right, Lisa, see you. We can get back. Yeah, pantsing is the most comfortable for me, but it's real bad to go back and edit it. It's real bad. So Stephanie is sort of pantsing. She has a plot in her head. Crystal, you started a week late and you're still at 30K. I think that's very good. You're doing a great job. Definitely, if you're able to keep up that momentum, you're going to hit your goal. Once you hit 70K, will that have finished your novel for you? Yes. We are doing 20-minute sprints, and the next sprint is going to be in about 3 minutes. And Ivy's goal is also 70K. Excellent. All right. Like I was saying, I hadn't really... Normally when I do these, I'll kind of give a possible topic if anyone wants to take it on. But it really does feel like most of y'all have your own thing that you're going with. So maybe my topics would just be a distraction rather than helpful. But let me know. Excellent. So I think that I'll probably stream for 2 hours. So maybe another hour and a half or so. I feel like I've only been on here for 30 minutes, yeah. So another hour and a half. And after that hour and a half, I'll check in with y'all. And if you're still here and you still want to write with me, or other people have joined or what have you, and you still want to write for like another hour, then we can go to 3. Carmen said she likes prompts, though she may or may not include them. And the last time she was here, she included one totally accidentally. Oops. I hope it was helpful, though. Maybe it was a good accident. Maybe. Hopefully. I hope so. I'm going to go with that. It was a great accident. Super good. Totally helpful. And that's something you had to just delete immediately because it was not part of your story at all. All right. 1 minute. And then when we do these 20-minute sprints, I don't really speak because, I'm doing the writing thing. And then it would just be weird. All right, I'm going to copy and paste this bit and put it down here in the chat. Ooh, we're at the top of the hour, y'all. So I will start talking to you again in 20 minutes. time is up. That was a 20-minute sprint. Did you get some words down or get further along in your manuscript? Let me know on the YouTube page or on Twitter using the hashtag #WriteStuff. So one thing that I realized while I was writing was I was looking and I typed something and I looked down at it and I was like, that's not right. I don't think that she's getting her car out of compound. What's the word? It's not compound. I literally had to go and start Googling what happens if your car is seized by the police. Where do you go to pick up your car if it's taken by police? What is the word for impound? It's impound. It's not compound. Compound is a totally different thing. Totally different. So that was funny. Brains, am I right? But I forgot to write it down on my board over here because I'm keeping track of time for camp instead of word count. So I'm keeping track on my whiteboard over here how many minutes that I'm writing. So I'm in a different chapter than I was in before. So that's good. And I figured out one issue that I'm going to have to go through and fix. And that is an issue that may run throughout this Act 1. So, super. But hey, at least I'm finding it instead of my betas. So, silver linings. I think that it'll be something that's fairly easy to fix. I just have to think about it. Just have to think about it. All right, let's see. What words have everyone else been saying? So Crystal got 1,125 words. Awesome. Carmen got 264. Ashley got 600. You guys are doing super good. Super, super good. Carmen, well, you had part of the word right. True, part of the word. I feel like I can take some credit for part of it. It was partially okay. Crystal, haha, in my story, the book is getting more tense, and she just revealed to her friends an adoption she had. Ooh, the scandal. And Ivy got 194. Excellent. At least you're writing. Good job. Ooh. All right. Let's see. Right now in my time zone, it is after 1 in the afternoon. So what time is it where you guys are? And is it like dinner time yet, or have you already had dinner? Are you distracted because there's people are coming home, or there's a show that you want to watch on TV? For me, since it's around lunchtime, at least in my neighborhood at this moment, it's pretty quiet as everyone's at work. But so that's why I like to do it around this time. If I do it any later, if I do these streams any later, then it's going to be very late for anyone who's on the East Coast, which for some people writing very late works, but for other people it doesn't. And I try to make it accessible for other people. So like if I started the stream at 3 o'clock here, then that would be 9 o'clock on the East Coast of the mainland, and it starts to get really noisy around here. Crystal made dinner on her live stream. Cool. I don't think I've ever cooked on a live stream. I've chatted about writerly things and I've written words, but I haven't like done an actual, I haven't done an activity that I could show people how to do. Probably because I just assume that if I were to try to teach people how to cook something, that it would be a disaster. Inevitably, I would give it up. And when I cook, it's like, I mean, nowadays I have more hits than misses, but like when I first got together with the math magician like 6 or 7 years ago, it was it was debatable. There was definitely a lot more misses. Ooh, fried chicken and lo mein noodles. That sounds delicious. Carmen, don't forget Tamara brushes her teeth. Yeah, I'll do a live stream where I'm like, get ready with me. I brush my teeth. I take showers. You know, I was watching someone's um, vlog the other day, and she did a thing where she was taking a shower, but she had her camera set up so you couldn't like see underneath here. But I thought, wow, I don't think that I have the, I don't know, I just don't have it in me to do that. That I would feel so exposed, even if no one could see. I would just feel so exposed doing that. Wow. Like it blows my mind. I did one video and it was talking about breast cancer years ago. If you want to look through the archives on here, you can. It's there. And I filmed it naked. And this video is maybe 5 or 6 minutes. You can only see up from here up, but I wanted it to be authentic. And it was so awkward and so horrifying that I will never, ever, ever do anything like that again. Ooh. All right, let's write some words in 3 minutes. Sorry if I destroyed your day. Talking about my my nudity and problems with doing videos naked. Ashley says she writes medieval fantasy. Ooh, cool. Carmen said, I've seen someone do that too. Gotta hide behind the curtain just right. Yeah, but she had it so that she was literally like she was soaping down and doing all the thing. First of all, I could just imagine my camera or phone or whatever it is totally falling and breaking or getting wet, just ruining my equipment. I don't know how she did that without destroying something. I guess I just don't have I don't have the confidence. Oof. Yeah. Plus, I'm very good at killing electronics, so I'm not going to tempt fate. My gosh, I just killed my second tablet of the year. Hi, Lisa. Welcome back. Yep, we're still going. We are about to start our next sprint in 1 minute, and it's going to be for another 20 minutes. It feels like these 20-minute sprints go pretty well. Dun, 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 dun. I hope y'all are having fun. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. It feels good. It's a good way to spend a Thursday afternoon for me. Oh, gosh. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. Maybe eat fried chicken and lo mein because I'm really thinking about that now and wondering if I can make that for dinner for myself. Sounds delicious. I did cheers to the tablet. Because I am ridiculous. All right, let's start this. 20 minutes starts now. All right, time is up. And recording the time over here on this wall, which means I've gotten 1 hour of writing in. Whoop, whoop. Sorry if you heard that big old thud. That was my little tiny fan that I have set up on a few boxes that had fallen over. It made a delightfully, it wasn't delightful, made a loud ass scary sound. How did you do with your writing? Hopefully that didn't disturb you too much. Oh yeah, I'm updating that one little sad hour. I'm doing it. I'm getting there, people. Ivy, sudden doggo noises. Yeah, I think that someone went to the neighbor's house and that dog, he likes to bark. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear it or not, so sorry about that. I wish I had a nice place that was self-contained unit and super quiet, but it's not. Carmen got 492. Stephanie got in 1 page. And Lisa got 300 words of maybe a short story. Cool. Crystal got 1,025 words, and Ivy got 223. Excellent. You guys are doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, let's see. So we are almost at the top of the hour. So let's do one more sprint at the top of the hour and then reconvene and see how we feel, if we want to keep going or if we're ready to call it. At this point, I'm still ready to keep going, but I want to check in with y'all, see how you feel. At that point, we'll have done 4 sprints. 4 sprints for the day. So, but I'm still ready. I've still got a little bit of caffeine in me, but I think I'm going to switch to the water. The chapter that I'm on, a different chapter now, and I realized I didn't finish the chapter. Apparently, the thoughts that were in my head didn't make it to the Scrivener document, or it's in a different chapter somewhere. So I'm going to have to do like some word searches and see if it pops up, because I have the rest of the chapter clearly in my head, and I'm not sure what would have happened that I wouldn't have typed it out. Any case, so that's going to be my plan for this next sprint. I'm going to finish this chapter. It's a pretty important one, so yeah, it needs to be completed. Yikes. Stephanie said y'all talked about cooking, and I had my characters set a pot on fire in the stove or in the oven. Your character cooks like I do. Lol. Crystal said the story is in my head. I don't even have an outline. Right on. Lisa said I was trying to write a 6-sentence flash and it kind of ran away. I hear that. Ivy said that she's on the struggle bus today. I hear ya. Some days it's like that, but you power through today, and hopefully tomorrow will be a good day where things just flow and you don't have to work at it so much. Sorry that today's a struggle day, though. That sucks. Crystal said, I would love to write on the beach. You know what? I never write on the beach, and it's mainly because it's hot. And I don't know. I never write on the beach. There's sometimes I'll go, and if I'm planning on writing poetry, I'll go by the beach. Or I don't like to take my equipment with me to the beach. So I don't want to take my laptop and stuff. So I have these notepads that I take with me and write all the time. Or sometimes I'll print out a piece of my document and kind of hand edit. I don't like to take my laptop on the beach. So yeah. But you know what? I think I need to do that. I need to go to the beach more often. I need to get myself from the inside into the outside world more often. I'm such a hermit crab. I'm a hermit crab. I used to be an incredibly social person, and since I've moved out here to the islands, I have totally 360'd, which is okay. Let's see, can I back this up a little bit? I just noticed now that part of my head, there we go. Crystal said, how are you guys writing your stories? I'm on a laptop and I'm using Scrivener, but if you see me reaching over here, I'm writing notes on my notepad, things that I need to come back to that are going to take a little more in-depth research or are just going to take more work than would be available in just a 20-minute sprint. Lisa says she just read something about how walking and being outdoors improves your writing. Yeah, it's true. And changing your environment can help with your creativity. And, when I'm feeling incredibly blocked, I do try to go and change my environment. But even then, it'll be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go from sitting at my desk to sitting at a table at the library. I'm more of a library person than a coffee shop person. All right, 2-minute warning for the next sprint, and that'll be, again, 20 minutes, because these 20-minute sprints are going pretty well, I feel like. Yeah. I worked at libraries for a number of years. I used to live in Morgantown, West Virginia, and I worked at the university's library in a couple different departments, and I worked at the public library and the reference desk for a couple of years. So I think that's why I just feel really comfortable at libraries. Even when I was young, I would spend so much time in the public library, so much time. Such a nerd. But that's okay. It's where I'm most comfortable, I think. So again, going from being here in front of my desk to going to a library just feels very comfortable, very second nature. Whereas I grew up in West Virginia around mountains, so maybe being at the beach doesn't feel as comfortable for me. Maybe it doesn't. I hadn't really thought about it. All right, we are at the top of the hour now, so let us get it on. Write some stuff, y'all. 20 minutes begins now. right, time's up. How did y'all do? Did you get any pages in? Any new words written? Any old words edited? Let me know on the YouTube page, or you can hit me up at #WriteStuff on the Twitter. All right, all right, all right. So that gives us an hour and 20 minutes of pure D sprinting time. I started finishing off that chapter that I mentioned in the last, after the last sprint. And we're at a good place. And I thought of an issue that I can clear up with just a few lines that I'm going to enter somewhere else. So yeah, everything's coming up, Millhouse. So I'm going to check over here, see how y'all are doing. Oh, some air is finally blowing through this window. Jiminy Christmas, it is stuffy in here. Amy got 81. And Carmen got 79, and she was just dreadfully distracted by stuff. Lisa added about 50 words. Well, that's all right. It sounds like you guys might have been a little distracted or maybe a little stuck that round. But hopefully, if we do another round of edits, you'll be more focused and less distractions. I don't know. Oh, I see that y'all noticed that I try to mute if there's my apartment's right beside the carport. So if I hear one of my neighbors start their vehicles, because they all have like larger vehicles, so they're very loud, then I try to mute. So that was why during that sprint, sound just went out for a minute. Carmen, we were all just playing golf. Lisa wins. Lol. Crystal got 910 words. Crystal is like on fire today. Wow. She is doing the most, and that's awesome. Oh man. So do y'all want to do another sprint in 7 minutes? Because I could definitely go for at least one more sprint. Yeah. Yes. So let me know. I'm gonna go check over on the Twitters and see if anyone has chatted with me. Nope. Huh. Interesting. The Dallas Area Writers Group is kicking off the summer with a new challenge to take your mind off of the heat, or DOG for short. DOG is inviting writers to enter its first short story competition. Do you think you can write a winning short story in 3,000 words or less? Get those creative juices flowing. We're looking for writers with a story to tell. And enter for a chance to win cash prizes and be published in Texas Shorts, Dallas Area Writers Group's first anthology of short stories. So anyone who's in the Dallas area, they tweet that out under the Write Stuff hashtag. So I'm going to retweet that. That looks pretty cool. Excellent. But looks like no one's written any words to me on the Twitter. Ivy wrote 2:15, and she forgot she was sprinting for the last 10 minutes. That's, I feel like that's another word for you got totally distracted. Crystal is working in a new chapter. Lisa is gonna have to bug out. She has a date with the kid at 8:30. That is bedtime hour for her. Well, it was really good to see you, Lisa. I'm glad you popped in. And I'm gonna do another sprint Thursday next week. It's gonna be the same time. And then next Wednesday, Amy and I are going to be meeting up on this channel, and we're going to be talking about our writing goals, our goals for fall or the next quarter, and how our goals went this past quarter. So that's going to be here live at next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I was going to mention that later, but since some folks are going to leave us, I thought I'd mention it now, and I'll mention it later too before I end the broadcast. Excellent. So it looks like y'all are ready to go with me for another sprint, which is fantastic. That's going to be in 4 minutes then. Yes, yes, yes. I hope that you're having a good time. Even if you did get distracted, I hope you're still having a good time, because I certainly am. There's something that's just really fun about doing these write-ins and having people join in and chatting a little bit about our writing and what we're doing, and I don't know, it's just nice. It's like it's very productive, but it doesn't feel pressured, and it still feels like you're hanging out with people in a sense, and it's fun, and you're still getting work done. So it's like the best of worlds. This is water, by the way. It used to have ice in it, but you know, it melted. Let's see. Carlin, I agree. Some words are definitely better than no words. Stephanie, high five to you. Thanks for coming, and get all your stuff done. I hope you get some more writing in. And I'm glad that you're able to share your time with us. All right, y'all. 2 more minutes. Then we're going to get into another sprint. I'm ready. Crystal said that her story's getting good. Oh, you're doing a buddy read of It by Stephen King. That book, I read that in 6th grade, and it scared the crap out of me. Oh, man. It freaked me out. Oh, that book. Mm-mm. I'm naturally an easily startled person anyway. But that book had me so that I was jumping at shadows and everything. I was freaking out. My mom was going to ground me for reading it just so I would like calm down. And I begged her to let me finish it because, Mom, if I don't know how it ends, I'll never stop thinking about it. Oh, man. Freaks me out. Good times. Good times. Fortunately, my mom's a reader, so she understood my struggle. Oh my gosh. Plus, I was super dramatic. Super dramatic. All right, we are at the half hour. Let's get in another 20-minute sprint, y'all. Time starts now. Time is up. Let me write one word. All right, all right, all right. How'd y'all do? Me, I'm almost finished adding this extra scene to this chapter. I think it went pretty well. I'm going to have to flesh it out. I'll probably come back to it. Well, I mean, I'm going to finish it out, and then I'll probably come back to it in a few days to look it over again, flesh it out. But yes, yes, yes. I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. Let me add 20 minutes to my whiteboard. Looks here like I'm 20 minutes away from another hour. Though I don't know if I have another 20 minutes or another half hour or so sitting in front of this laptop in me at the moment. I feel the need to move. So I might have to do this next little bit offline. But how did y'all do? Let me know. Hit me up over here in the YouTube chat or on hashtag Write Stuff, which I'm going to check Write Stuff real quick. Not surprisingly, there's no comments there. And let me look at the YouTubes. Amy wrote about her characters having lunch and made her hungry to get a snack. So she got about 300 words and some scrambled eggs. Carmen got 259 words and had some problems spelling tilting. Was there anything that had problems spelling? I don't think so. Not this time, anyway. Not this time. Though I just realized one of my characters, he's very affluent. He's rich. I didn't know. But he's rich. So I don't think that it really changes. It doesn't change the way I've written his character, but I do think that it makes some of his actions make more sense. So cool. He's rich, biatch. Oh, cool. So Carmen has 1347 for the whole live stream. Awesome. Hi, Deja. She says, I have a television idea that I'm working on and just finished outlining episode 2. So I didn't really think about the word count. I was just writing away without thinking. Awesome. Ooh, television. Oh, man. I would love, love, love for a book of mine to become a mini series or something. I would be happy if someone would want to make it into a web series. I just think that would be so cool to see my stuff in a visual format. But you know what, y'all? I think that I am going to end out this live stream. Like I said a little bit earlier, I want to do this again next Thursday, same time, which was about noon Hawaii Standard Time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, cool. Ivy got 189. Awesome. So, yeah. So, you know, if you have the time, come back through next Thursday, and also next Wednesday. Amy Tasugata and I, we will be talking about our quarterly goals. How did we do last quarter, and what are we planning on doing in the next? So I hope you have a lovely rest of the week. Have a fantastic weekend. Get all your words written. Reach those Camp NaNoWriMo goals. You still have time. You can still get there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.